You guys kind of held your own for the first two periods tonight, but seemed to kind of run out of steam a bit during the second half of the game. Is that a reflection kind of not playing in nearly 3 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this before. We knew we were going to be, I guess, challenged, and then, no, you know what? I thought our first period, it took us a little while to kind of get ourselves going. I thought in the second, I actually thought we had some good moments, and we were coming on, and unfortunately, we kind of made some bad decisions. Rusty guys do that, and I think just with those poor decisions end up hurting ourselves more than even the other team doing it, and all of a sudden then you power play and make a bad read and it's in the back of our nets and then we get up a shorthanded goal and then from there we make another bad read the blue line and the offensive zone also it's a goal against too. So it's just some bad decision making, I guess, which comes with the rust and then kind of puts the game in a different perspective. We go out to start the third and then they score immediately, which really I think kind of pounded us in at that point.
And I guess kind of touching on that, how do you get back on track tomorrow?
Well, we go to the video and talk about the things that we can do better. Hopefully we'll be better with, having a game under our belts, get a little more sharper. I mean, we weren't heavy on our sticks or in those game preparation modes or hard on face-offs. So there's a lot of room for improvement. Just hopefully, we can be sharp tomorrow and get through without fatigue being an issue and get ourselves back in a better game mode.
Thank you, Trent. Next up, we'll go to Bailey Broadbent from the Abbotsford Canucks.
Hey, Coach. Tonight's game had an edge to it, and Abbotsford was, noticeably physical in both ends of the ice. Just your thoughts on the physicality tonight.
We want to be physical on our forecheck if we could. We're playing this team for, obviously, as you guys know, 4 times the next 5 nights. It's usually a good way, a recipe for us to turn over pucks in the O-zone and lead to some offense. And then also defensively, we want to make sure if we could stop their cycle. I mean, they're a team that gets generating and they get moving a lot. Their D will join the O-zone play. And if we're physical and kind of stop those pucks, and it puts a stop on them and cycling pucks and moving around. So that's the way we want to play versus them in D-zone coverage.
Is there any injury or updates on Carson Focht after the injury in the third period?
I don't have anything right now. It was obviously a head injury, so I would imagine that Carson would not be an option for us tomorrow. I'm just, but I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next, we'll go to Chris Faber.
All good there now?
Yep, I hear you.
All right, sounds good. Coach, just the way it got a little bit physical late in the game, is that kind of setting the tempo for your guys in this 4 games and 5 nights here?
No, it's not something that I'm jumping up and down about. I think it was just the guys that are, frustration sets in with, the game not going the way you want it to go. And so, guys are just trying to play hard.
And the drive from Sheldon Rempel at the end there, nice little one-man effort. What did you see on the play there from him? Something we've seen kind of all year long, it feels like.
Yeah, I know we're pleased with Sheldon. He drives our offense. He helps us incredibly. We don't have a real high-powered offensive group, so it's good to see him kind of get his legs back under him. And he had a good chance in the first period there. Both actually shorthanded, that one, and then the goalie scores in the third. But it's good for him to get on track. We'll need him.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Coach, it's Ben from the News. Just wondering your thoughts on Cutler tonight. It was his first game in the AHL. What did you see from him?
Yeah, no, his first game for us. But yeah, he's played in the AHL. So, but no, I think he's got some savviness to him. He's for a young guy just coming in, I got some time for him right now. So he was good on face-offs. We struggle with that with our team. We're not a bunch of natural centermen, so especially in the depth of our forward. So it's nice to have a guy who can win some face-offs for us. And I thought he has some composure with the puck. So he looked like a pretty good call-up player. And maybe a guy who's going to end up sticking around here for us.
Do you like having 4 games in 5 nights? Like as a coach, how difficult is it to prepare each night compared to the other night?
To answer your first part of the question, no, I don't like 4 games in 5 nights, but that's how it is. And then, and the second part of that question, well, I mean, we've got some issues with guys just coming back in and guys recovering from COVID, and it's going to be, for us, it's going to be trying to be simple and a very simple recipe to try to get ourselves back in it. And our specialty teams were not very good tonight, so hopefully those can be better for us to give us a better chance here tomorrow.